Hello everyone, it's May from Creations by May, and in this video I'm going to set up my monthly spread for January. I'm really excited to use this Inspired Intentions planner from Kell. I'm loving the colors of the covers and each of the monthly tabs. They are very calming and very neutral. And this is a classic size and vertical planner, which is exactly what I'm used to from the Happy Planner. So I made that change for this year. I'm so excited and so thankful that my kids got me exactly what I asked for Christmas. And now that we are home and we're trying to get back into our routine, I'm ready to set up my planner for the month and for the year. As I am filming this video, it is Tuesday, January 6th. So obviously I'm a little behind setting up my planner for the new year. However, we just got back from Europe yesterday and I did not have my classic size planner, but I did have my mini planner, which helped me keep track of exactly what we did each day on our trip. For this spread, I'm going to use Neutral Dolls and Deco by Verse Planning and Neutral Boxes and Florals Volume 2 by Kell. I decided to use these specific sticker pages because of the color of these florals. They make me think of winter, the blue, the white, the light colors, the gray. And I know most places that have an actual winter, I know they may not have many florals or bushes or trees with plants and leaves on them, but these colors, they do remind me of the very cold and rainy weather we experienced in Spain and France these last 2 weeks. I want to try to use as many of these florals within the calendar boxes in this spread. However, if I have them extend a little beyond, it's okay. I'm not going to stress it. I'm not going to worry. Kind of like the bottom left page. I didn't want to move it so high up because that last week of January, I do have a lot of family birthdays that I want to write in there. And I do have one appointment that I want to write in there. So I definitely didn't want to put it too high up. And you know what? I know the line is there on the bottom and you could see it through the stickers, but it's okay. I'm not stressed. I'm not worried about it. For my monthly spread this year, I decided I want to try to use the bullets for birthdays and possibly appointments. And then I want to include the functional boxes on the dates that we have actual parties, events, or any planned trips. What I realize is that I often write and add so much information in my monthly spread that I really don't need because I have a weekly and often a daily planner. So let me explain. In the past, I would fill my monthly calendar with birthdays, events, appointments, meetings, practices, my older kids' work schedules, just about anything I would include in my monthly spread. And I realized that when I do that, it does become overwhelming and it becomes redundant. And I don't need to keep doing that. I figured it would be best for certain things to just put on my weekly or my daily planner pages because things do change. For example, my daughter's volleyball practices in the last month or so, they have changed daily, like every week it's like a daily change or even the hour has changed. So I don't want to include that in my monthly and then scratch it off or use whiteout. Same thing for my older kids. Although they have, like, for the most part, a set schedule of as days off or whatnot, they do either pick up shifts or they'll go into work a little earlier or maybe they take off. So it just doesn't make sense to include all that information in my monthly when I have a weekly and planner page set up. Something that I have been doing the last couple of months in my planner was the combination of my Flair pens with my markers. I love the way that these markers work on my pages. They don't bleed through. And when I make my plans, it just stands out, makes me happy. I'm loving the colors. So that is something, that's one of the reasons why I don't want to overwhelm my monthly with too much information, because I want to make sure I use my Flair pens and that marker combination. As you can see, I'm just about finished with this monthly spread. I'm absolutely loving this doll. I think she's dressed perfectly for the year to tackle her goals, have an adventure, and have fun. As always, I hope this video inspired you to get up, get crafty, and plan something or make something today. Until next time, bye bye.